Welcome back to the Truck Driver Sean YouTube channel. We're doing a series called Your Rig, My Rig. This is Kyle Bull, who is a fellow YouTuber. You've been doing this for a short little while, yes?
2 months?
2 months.
Yeah, very short while.
He's doing very well. Numbers are shooting right up, and it's because his content is fantastic. His videos look a lot better than mine. He actually knows how to use a camera. Me, caveman, too dumb. So in this series here, it's not to prove whose rig is better. It's kind of more or less to prove the rig doesn't make what you hear completely. The human element has a lot to do with it. Most guitar players, if they're honest with each other and they converse, you'll find out that, yeah, I'm going to sound like myself playing through his Splon and his Schecter. We're not going to change no settings. When it's time to switch, it's going to probably look funny because I'm super tall and he's not. So when we switch, I'm going to be playing like Dave Matthews, and he's going to be playing like Slash. It's going to be funny.
Yeah, I'll get in my hardcore stance. It's all good.
Crabbing.
Yep.
So Kyle has brought with him. I'll have him explain what his gear is because I don't know what model of Splon that is. I just know that every Splon I've ever played kicks ass, so that's a good amp.
Yes, it is.
Plus, I got to hear it a couple seconds ago. We might have cheated to make sure all the knobs are working. All right, so Kyle, explain what you're going to be using.
All right, guys. This is my, figured it'd be fitting to bring my #1 amp, my favorite amp, to, you know, have to impress Sean. Right?
I'm always impressed by Splon.
That's what I like to hear. So, yeah, no, I'm just fucking around. Yeah, this is my #1 amp. This is my Splon Pro Stock. This is a first-year run if you want to get super nerdy with the Mercury Magnetics transformers. It's got 6550 power tubes, 100 watts. It's, in my opinion, it's the best modern Marshall out there, but, you know, everything's subjective. This is the one I like. Cabinet is a Marshall Mode 4 MF400 cab. It's got the K100 speakers in its stock. And on the pedal board, I'm going to be running the Dead Wheel Duality DX because it is the best fucking pedal on the market right now as far as I'm concerned. It only took me a couple of days to figure that out, but, I mean, you know, Sean,
You might have been told a couple times.
we can't be wrong, right? Both of us can't be wrong. So, yeah, I've got that on the Tube Screamer style setting. I've got the gate activated. Yeah, I think that's about all there is to it. My Schecter here has the what the fuck are they? Retroactive, Hot 70, something like that. I hate active pickups, but these actually sound really rad. So, yeah, that's my rig.
And that's a SoCal?
This is the Sun Valley Super
Sun
Shredder.
Valley.
Yeah, worst name ever, but it's a good guitar.
Actually, I know my lighting is always horrible. 3 cheers to shit lighting. That is a gorgeous rust color, by the way.
Yeah.
It might not look it in the video, but if you ever seen hot rods, like the rust color they put on like awesome ass hot rods, that's kind of what it reminds me of. And with that matte black pick guard, that's
Oh, yeah.
just
It looks
cool as
killer.
hell.
Yeah, I love this
That's
finish.
very sharp.
Hell yeah.
Bolt on net, so it's gonna be nice and snappy. It's a great looking guitar. All right, for my setup, those who watch my channel are pretty much like, yep, same old boring shit, Sean, isn't it? Yeah, sure enough. We have a Solar A1, or A2.6C, going into the Dead Wheeled Audio Duality DX. See that little thread, yeah?
Yeah.
Can't help it, it's just fucking that good.
Yeah, if it's good, it's good, man.
Going into the Republic X Amp 60 watt chug machine, and I'm using a Monster Cab 2x12 oversized Lichtenberg cab. Lichtenberg is just a treatment you can't see from the front. It's been shocked to death essentially.
Say that 3 times fast.
Yeah, it's German or some shit. But anyway, what we're gonna do is we'll have Kyle play.
What speakers are in it?
Those are Eminence. One is a red, white, and blues.
Okay.
The other one is a Man O' War.
Very cool. Cool.
So, it's probably one of the last few times you hear it with that setup, so I've got some DV77s coming for it. So
Son of a bitch.
it's supposedly supposed to be good for the chugs. We shall see. All right. So we're going to have Kyle play a little bit. You are in standard
E
tuning.
standard. Or somewhere around there. I don't tune my guitars very often, so it kind of falls around that range.
Jaman. All right, so take my broke dick thing here off the standby.
Low end punch to it, man.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
thick. She's thicker than
yeah.
a snack out.
She slaps. That thing slaps.
It's like an ass clapping happy little situation. It's the twerk of amps.
Works for me.
Captain Twerky Pants over here. Alrighty, so what we're gonna do now, literally, I'm just gonna hand my guitar to Kyle. Kyle's gonna hand his guitar to me, and I'm literally gonna be going through no change. Exactly what he had, and he'll be playing through exactly what I had. Again, standard straight up tuning. Drop. Buh.
It's gonna sound fun.
It's gonna be kind of nutty, eh?
I can't wait to put this thing on.
None
That's
for
not
naught.
too bad.
None for not. Your guitar is like
It's not too
heavy
bad.
compared.
Yeah, that thing's got some weight to
You
it.
don't play with
surprisingly.
tits.
Get a little boosty going there.
I feel like that. What's that? What's the chubby guy's name? Kyle in Tenacious D.
Yeah,
He
Kyle
plays
Gass.
it. Plays
There
it
you
on
go.
top of his belly like I'm doing right here. Like shows you I'm still fat, folks. Glad I lost 180 pounds, but I still got enough to hold the guitar up. All right, did you just swell off, or you want?
Yeah,
to
that's it. That's it. Do it up. Oh, she's coming off. I think the strap flipped around.
Costume malfunction.
You know, that's actually fitting because my bands make fun of me all the time because I never use strap locks and my strap falls off at least once a practice because I'm a fucking jackass. So you got the full Kyle effect. He's got the full thing going on.
It's his fault.
Yep.
It's
my
not
fault.
my bitch tits this time.
That's all right. Well, maybe.
Go for it. My thunder got stolen by almost dropping his guitar.
Okay, I gotta get down low here, man. I don't know where to put my hand.
It's funny.
That's
Just-
sloppy. That's
just
sloppy.
Just as an observation, whenever you hand somebody a guitar in drop B tuning, they go from going
gotta punch those things.
every
You gotta
single
punch 'em.
person.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
Yeah, you can't hit these lightly. It's been a while since I played in drop B. That's fun.
Still,
That's
it's
fun. It
funny.
sounds good.
Like you can tell just right off the bat that he sounds different than I did, but literally nothing except for the human being was changed.
Right.
Same thing with his.
Yeah.
He makes this thing sound super intense when he plays it, and with me it sounds a little like Chinese, extra chimey. But with him it was more like it's how he touches it. And with mine sounded a little more brighter,
Mhm.
but when he does it, it's a little darker. So obviously you have a completely different picking technique is what's causing basically the sound to change.
Right. Plus, I wipe my ass with my hands, so I mean
That's
I'm just
awesome
watching.
news. Means my left hand's gonna smell like a fart for days.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, dude.
Well,
That's what it is. I wash afterwards, but you know why use toilet paper when you got a sink right there?
that's fucked up.
Well, you know.
But anyhow, That was the whole point. It's not to prove that one is better than the other. They're both fantastic rigs.
Absolutely.
Like, just to show you that tuning does make a difference. It's a little curveball, I just thought of it. This wasn't what we talked about earlier. We're gonna switch amps again, but this time, we're not switching guitars.
I didn't agree to that.
Nope. So his spawn
In drop
is gonna
B.
take drop B set up
Mm.
as if it's for standard tuning.
It might blow up. I've never done that before.
It's spawn, it ain't gonna blow up.
Yeah, you're
That's
right.
a rugged ass amp.
You're right. Well, Bill, Scott Spawn's the man.
Yeah, I agree. And by the way, the only guy ever who covered something I bought used. Big shout out to that dude. He's a good man. I bought something used that got a little funky. That dude took care of me 100%, zero questions asked.
Sounds
You
like
cannot find a better guy that owns a company than that. That dude is solid. Never say a bad word about Spawn. Ever. All right, we probably should put it on standby for this switch.
Okay.
So we're going to unplug the guitars.
Aha.
You already get it in the holes, doesn't have any hair around it.
I didn't hear what you said, but I think it was dirty and I liked it. I gotta tighten this shit up.
Yeah, I'll hold the guitar up for you.
Thank you.
I'm a good assistant.
Yeah. I would hire you. Thanks.
I'm gonna leave this up here so I tickle my tits while I play.
No comment.
It
All
is
right.
what it is.
We had a tune here? That's fucking...
That's roaring, but it's missing
It's-
that
Yeah.
that thing.
Yeah. It's like too butthole tight, you know? You couldn't even get...
Thrash Browns. Yeah.
It just doesn't... So extremely tight for drop B.
But see, here's where it's going to get super duper interesting. Now we're going to switch guitars. He's going to come back on his own guitar through my amp, and I'm going to go through my guitar on his amp. Remember how dry and tight it sounded with him? Remember what I told you about Kyle's hand earlier? Bet you it's not going to sound like that when I play. These are two different friggin' players.
Yep. Very different.
It has nothing to do with the gear. The gear has not changed. We haven't even changed volume. Well, initially I turned up the volume a little bit because it was a little down.
Yeah, but from back and forth,
But
nothing.
we've touched
Yeah.
nothing.
Yep.
We volume swelled and we hit the standby and we unplug guitars. That's it. You can't fake that. There's no trickery. There's no editing. Literally. Ask him. I'm using my cell phone. Yes.
Yes.
Literally. This is cell phone audio. Thank you very much for being a cheap bitch. All right. Let's switch these suckers over.
Yes, sir.
I'm playing on my tits again.
I was gonna say
With my own guitar.
You're waiting high there again. Okay.
It's not too bad actually.
No.
All right. So. Woo! Go ahead. Knock yourself out.
It's got a lot of sauce on it, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
It's hot.
Woo! That's kind of funny, right? Like you hear him play.
That's like liquid.
We didn't do nothing different.
Nothing.
But I had a way more tight chug on that thing when I played it. And when he played it, it went loosey-goosey. Like, you know, we all know that girl. She was in the back seat a lot. So my theory could be wrong. This could end up being way too sharp and way too dry for me if it got loose on you on that.
Yeah.
So my theory could be right. Pooched. There we go. Ah! My theory just got shot. Well,
Yeah.
actually, I did prove it. I'm going to sound completely different than you did.
Yeah, exactly.
And I do. That's ching 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 chang
Oh,
chang
yeah.
chang wang wang.
That's a little too bit.
That if you tried showing up playing a gig, you sounded like that. Everybody staying in the front would be throwing their shit at you because
Yeah.
you're gonna hurt their brain.
Yeah. Or you clear a straight line to the back in front of your guitar cabinet, blowing everybody's fucking ears out.
But it's neat to see the difference because we've changed everything we can change without touching knobs.
Yep.
We changed the players, we changed the guitars, we changed the amps in every combination I can think of. Do you think of any other combination we didn't do?
No. The only thing that I could think of, and maybe this is a good one for like, you know, your next episode, two guys agree on the same riff, play the same riff.
But then it would be my rig versus your rig. 'Cause I'm a drop B player.
It's true. It's true. Yeah, I don't know.
That would be that would
That's
take
it.
science, and I'm not good at it.
That's the only thing I can think because it's like we're playing. Obviously, we're gonna sound different because we're playing completely different riffs. We're playing riffs we're
Well,
comfortable with.
You know what we could do?
What's that?
Actually, I just pulled all this shit out of my ass. I had no plan.
That's fine.
So what we could do? Here we go. Do you know? 'Cause you're in standard tuning, right?
Yeah.
So do you know Seek and Destroy? Dun, 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 dun.
Man, I haven't played it in like 5 years.
Here we go.
Right? I haven't played it in so long. Close enough, right?
I'm trying to think of how to.
Is that right?
It's pretty close.
I was
It's
gonna
close enough
say.
that you can fake it.
Yeah, okay. The only
I'm trying to think of how to transpose that because I had it in my head that I could do
the
it,
drop B, yeah.
but I can't.
Well, I mean, like I would play it and then you would play it on my guitar. Like, both played on the same rate back to back. Just to show the difference of
That's gonna be an
players.
interesting switch.
Whatever you want to do. Just an idea. You can tell me to go fuck off.
No, that's a great idea.
It is my practice spot, but that's okay.
Well, that's why you have to. All right, so we'll put this on standby and put this up for a minute.
Okay.
So, Seek and Destroy. That's a good. Do you know another? How about Rock You Like a Hurricane? That one's pretty simple.
Nope, dude.
No?
You know what's funny is
I know
I'm this
dad rock stuff.
I'm this guy who loves to review gear and collect gear, but I don't know how to play shit except for the riffs that I write and my band writes, and that's about it. So, you know Master of Puppets? Kinda.
Pieces of it.
Yeah. Do you know the?
Yeah.
We can do that because that's like
All
one of
right.
the only riffs that I
The
know.
main riff of Master of Puppets. Here
All
we go.
right,
He's
all
gonna
right.
play it, and then we're literally gonna switch guitars, and I'll play.
I gotta mix this up here. It's a lot of noise.
Now I'm gonna tickle my tits again. Hopefully the straps
Enjoy.
don't fall off this time.
Yeah, no promises.
There you go.
He's got it. Roll that volume.
Yeah, do this again, playing with my neck. So as you can tell,
His right hand, tighter, cleaner. His left hand, softer than mine.
Yep.
Not quite as like abrasive on the
It's,
slides and stuff like that.
This is the one if you have to like slap somebody, I don't use.
Yeah. So not a lot of strangers with this guy. Yeah.
I have no idea. Unless we're talking about a different kind of stranger. Mine's like when you sit on your
Oh
hand,
God.
Sleep.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah. Your point is 100% valid, man. Listen to how different even just like the pick attack and everything was. You could hear it clear as day. So I'm used to playing amps that are drier with more or with a lot less gain and a lot less saturation, just because that's how I dial shit in. So I pick a lot harder with my right hand.
Yeah.
And your hand is very tight and very precise, where mine is kind of like brute force. And I think that's what was making a lot of the difference there is yours was very precise. You were hitting all the right notes. You were muting all the right notes, whereas I was just fucking hammering on it. You know what I mean? And I tend to kind of hit shit in between. So even it all comes down to technique, you know, like you
The
said.
individual play. Neither one of us
Right.
played it wrong, by the way. If either one of us played that without us even saying what it was, and you're a fan of Metallica,
You know what it is.
neither one of us played it where you go, what are they playing?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody within the first 3 notes would be like, Master.
Yep.
without a doubt. So it's just, again, neither one of these rigs are better than the other.
Mhm.
His rig, set up for him. When he plays it, it sounds monstrous. It sounds really good. I play it, it's a way dry. It needs that, it needs to be a little fatter like me. Maybe it's a thin guy thing. Me,
Oh,
I
that's
got the
nice.
extra space. So I need the extra.
He needs the extra love. Yeah.
I need a little extra ginnage. I need the extra ginnage, man. But both amps kick ass. It was actually a joy. I haven't played Spawn in a long time. Spawn makes amazing stuff. The one I had was a quick rod.
Yeah.
Love that amp.
Badass, man. That's what this is a single channel quick rod. Yeah.
My quick rod, getting rid of that was probably, I don't really talk about
Make you
it.
sad? Yeah, it would make me sad too.
I had snake skin on it and everything. It was
nice.
awesome.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But every once in a while, somebody will walk up and offer you money. You just can't say no to.
Yes, I would agree with that, man.
And it's like, I didn't really hang on to my amps back in the day. I only kept 1 or maybe 2 at the tops.
Right. And you were probably always out for something new at the time.
And someone offers you $2,500 for your Spawn, you take the $2,500 and let them run.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just saying.
Let them run. And
I think I bought it used for
delete that
$1,200.
number. Yeah, I was gonna say if they gave you that much, let them have it and delete their number.
I went and bought 2 really awesome amps.
Yeah.
I think I bought a Mesa dual rectifier from the 90s, the Rectifier Solo.
Yeah, probably 2 channel.
Yep.
Yep.
And I bought what was the name of that company? Shit, I can't remember the name of the company. They were like an amp company for 3 or 4 years. They went away. Panama.
Oh yeah, I never played one of those.
I bought a Panama Shaman.
They were kind of hyped on YouTube for a minute, and then
They
they
gave them all
disappeared.
to all the YouTubers, and
Yeah.
then once they started falling apart and had a bunch of calls,
I
they
heard.
changed their number and everything. Talk about changing numbers.
Whoops.
Fuck you, Panama.
Yeah, you can't run away.
Fuck
from
you,
that
Rima
shit.
Masad, for having me get that amp. Just saying. Straight
Ugh.
fuck you and your British ass.
Yeah, that's the first time I played a Republic too. I've been asking Sean about this amp because he uses it on all of his videos, and that's that thing's got a stupid amount of saturation. It reminds me of a 5150, but
It's unique.
yeah,
It's one channel. Like,
gain.
like with the Spawn. That's what's awesome what you bring in that Spawn, too.
yeah,
I am a one-channel guy.
yep,
I like one-channel amps. You don't all that often run into another person who's like, I'm good with a one-channel amp.
yeah,
Most people need 2 or 3 channels or else they don't consider it an amp. To me, one-channel amps, they focus all on that one channel. You give up nothing
Right.
for that one channel.
that circuit is perfected.
And again, I think it's awesome. Spawn, very small company. I mean, this guy literally still builds out of his house. He has since day one.
Yeah, I think it's just
And if you
stuff.
message them, it's him that answers it because he has no people. It's him.
Mm-hmm.
Republic, same thing. Just a guy doing it out of his house. We both brought rigs that have independent pieces on them. Granted, the 2 companies you've heard of that do the guitars, but we've got Dead Wheel. They're just a small pedal company. We both
Ended up on the
didn't
same
mean to
pedal.
kill you. Didn't mean to kill
Different
you. on the Dead
settings
Wheel.
though. He's on the red. He's on the stack channel. I'm on the Tube Screamer channel, but still.
That explains
I mean,
why it was so freaking hot.
Yeah, I was gonna say when I was playing it, I was like, "This is like fucking liquid. I don't even have to touch the guitar and it sings. I don't have to do anything."
Oops, it's supposed to be on the green channel.
So,
Which
yeah.
we both would have been using the green channel, by the way. Normally, it's on the green channel. I don't know if I just did that to be funny or what.
Whoops. Yeah.
We had a boo-boo.
Yeah.
And of course, no, I'm using an independent cab and he's using, so. But But still, at one point in time, Marshall was independent, right?
Yeah.
It was a long
They
time
they
ago.
make good stuff every now and then when, you know,
Yeah. They make, I make jokes because everybody that knows me knows I don't like Marshall amps.
not the greatest company anymore, but yeah.
I don't sound good through Marshall amps.
Ah, gotcha. Yeah.
But the cabs are stellar though.
Especially these ones.
The Mode 4s.
Oh yeah. They're on I'm gonna do a series on hidden gems of like cabs and stuff that people don't really pay that much attention to that you can get really good deals on. They're awesome. I got this cab for $200. $200, and I have 2 of them. The other one's right there in that corner, and I paid $200 each.
You stole them.
Yeah, but they come up often at low prices because people don't know about them.
Yeah. So again, you just heard Kyle talking about he's getting ready to do a video on those. He does really neat videos. He's got a ton of amps. Like, you think Luis Torres has a ton of amps? He's got the same illness that Luis has.
It's
They have
bad.
a lot of fucking amps.
It's bad.
So he does a lot of reviews on those. He's starting to get into doing pedals and stuff.
Mhm.
And what I like about what he's doing with the pedals is he shows you through the steps of the pedals, which is really important. I don't know if anybody told you that was something to do or if you just did it on your own.
I
but
just figured that show it from front to back.
it's good.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like chicken. You know, you don't eat just the chicken tenders. You eat chicken wings. Some
Eat it
some
all.
gizzards and shit.
I drink the bone broth too, man. You gotta fuck that
Oh,
whole
really?
chicken up.
I live on bone broth.
Good. It's good shit. It's good shit.
Sipping broth. Shout out to Swanson. So,
Where's our check? Where's our check?
Yeah, where's our check? So I'm gonna have a link to his channel down in the description for mine. Also, if you've seen this on Facebook, because I share all my shit like the plague, I'll have his name highlighted. The one that I have of yours is not like a personal family thing. It's one you use for all your media and stuff too, right?
What's that? Facebook?
Cowboy, yeah.
Yeah, I just started, so I don't have a page or anything yet. But you guys can, you can find me on Facebook.
Just don't be
That's
a
totally
dick.
fine. Yeah.
Really, at the end of the day, just don't be a dick. I mean, look
You
at him.
can. I'll probably
Okay.
just make you look stupid though.
He's just a nice guy. He's always smiling.
I am
and stuff.
nice. I am nice.
He's part of the Chicklet Club. Big teeth like smiling.
Yeah, my bottom teeth are all fucked up though. You guys can probably see that in my videos. That's all right. We're not perfect here.
His videos are really good. For a guy who's
Appreciate
just started out, he makes guys like me that've been doing it for a while look really stupid. As far as quality and stuff goes, he's got it. He put time into it, something I have not done on my own demise when it comes to that. But he's a nice guy, super cool. He gets to the point. He talks about what the stuff does. And what I like is if there's something that's kind of a little hinky about it, he mentions it. A lot of reviewers these days leave those comments to the side because they just want to say nothing but positive stuff. Everything's the best. Not everything's the best. Some stuff's good,
Yeah.
but not everything is the best.
Everything has
It's
its
impossible
flaws.
for everything to be the best.
Right.
Not everybody gets a fucking trophy, folks.
Yep.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You can all have a cookie.
It is
You can all have a
2021, but still, let's be realistic here.
trophy. Yeah. So anyway, I'd like to thank you, Kyle, for taking the time to
Absolutely, man. My pleasure.
let me stop by and screw up your day.
Yeah,
And I did screw up his day.
that's okay.
And to do this, you're the very first person to do it.
I'm honored.
As we watch back on this, if I make this a whole series, this will probably be the most uncoordinated, fucked up one there is, but it'll always be my favorite because it was the first.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah.
It was a good time.
And it proved a lot. It proved a lot
It
what we're
did.
always talking about. You
Mhm.
know, a lot of people are like, get your tone from the amp. We just literally proved in every way humanly possible. It's a piece of the puzzle, but it is not the nucleus.
Mm-hmm.
The biggest change came
From the
people.
person. Yep.
We changed everything.
Yep. Absolutely.
Everything.
I think
Can't fake that shit.
your experiment was a success. So can't
Yeah.
wait to watch the future ones too, and just see.
Yeah.
You'll see it more and more with every episode. Every person plays so differently. Every person sounds like themselves, no matter what they play on. They're gonna sound like them. The gear. This shit is fun, obviously, or we wouldn't be doing what we're doing. But it's not. It's not everything. Your playing is really what makes everything come together. So can't replace that.
Want to mention your band?
Yeah,
Is that
Bushido
what
Code. I gotta pimp this shit at every possible turn.
There's an
Yeah.
album coming, an EP.
Yeah, well, we have 2 EPs on Spotify. We have a full length coming out. We just did a video shoot, our first video for the first single. It's gonna be on Upstate/Bloodglass Records. Coming out sometime this year. I don't know when because COVID fucked everything up. So, whenever we can actually get out and get on the road again. We'll have
We
an
all
EP
take a
coming out.
moment just to say, fuck COVID. 1,
Demonetized.
2, 3.
Fuck COVID!
And fuck monetization.
Hey, I made $5 yesterday.
He made more than I made in a whole month in one day.
Sorry.
No one watches my videos. He doesn't know that yet. Everybody knows who I am, but no one watches my videos. It's a hilarious thing. They watch my Facebook shit. I'll get 15, 20,000 views when I do something on Facebook. YouTube, people are like, fuck that guy on YouTube.
You know what though? We don't do it for the $5 from YouTube. We do it because we get to fucking connect with weirdos that are like us and love this shit. So
I literally do this so I don't have drinking money
yeah,
and drug money.
that's not a bad way to be.
And it's fun.
Yes.
It's literally when I pick up a guitar, it's the funnest thing I do all day.
Yeah.
And this, I got to play through a Splun again. That was a good treat 'cause I really thought he was going to bring something different.
No, man.
And he brought the Splun,
That's
which
my
makes
baby.
me really happy.
Good. I'm glad it was fun, man. Thank you.
Yeah,
Appreciate
yeah.
it. Yep.
Very cool. Again, Kyle Bull, thank you very much for taking part. And please, go check his channel out. Give this guy some love. He does some really cool stuff. He, like I said, getting into the pedals. He does a little bit with your guitars too, yes?
Yeah. I'm still weighing that out, but yeah,
You should do everything. If you got it, do it.
we'll see.
Especially this is nice.
Yeah.
This actually plays really good.
I did a video. That was my only guitar video.
Yep.
Yeah, and I forgot half the specs, so it went really well. It was really, really.
It plays really nice. And
It
you know
does.
how I like to take a massive dump on Schecter. This thing, it's set up great. It plays great. It sounds great.
Yeah, like I always say, I'm a Gibson guy. People will hate me for that. I really don't care. That guitar is fucking rad, and it will probably see some stage time in the near future here.
I still can't believe he didn't bring one of his Les Pauls.
Yeah, I could have been a dickhead and brought.
That's
a Les
why I
Paul
didn't bring
custom.
my single cut. I wanted to make sure I didn't bring a single cut because he's a single cut.
Here we
guy.
are with Super Strats. Whoops.
Yeah, I got punked. All right, again, thank you, Kyle. You're
Yeah.
awesome. This was a ton of fun. First time I ever met this guy, by the way, in person. So this is totally awesome. And do go like his channel. Subscribe to it. Do the guy a solid. Watch his videos, even though you don't fucking watch mine. Just do it. All right?
Thanks, guys.
Later, man.
Later.